you, Tracy. It's the Dyson Pure Cool. It's the TP01. It's the award-winning, industry-leading air purifier that runs with a real, true, genuine Hepa filter. 360 degrees, pulling in the dirty air and helping to scrub it clean. Using the patented air multiplier technology, folks, this is going to help cool and soothe in those hot summer days. So it's a fan, it's an air purifier, it's a Hepa air purifier, and it really is a thing of beauty. It's sleek, it's sophisticated. You can't see it happening, but trust me, it really is happening. There's no blades, no choppy air, nothing awkward to clean, nothing that can be dangerous, just an amazingly sleek and sophisticated unit that will keep your home, your room, your living area, your bedroom cool and calm. I'll take you through the three colors. We have our fabulous iron. This is gonna be the best seller tonight. I'll keep you posted. From our pre-sale, this is by far the #1 choice. We have our blue. This is the most limited, so we have fewer of the blue. And then of course we have the classic white, which is over here. Guys, this is, in terms of height, about 40 inches in height. 7.7 inches in diameter, and it's a powerhouse. Tonight we're gonna talk about a lot of things. We're gonna talk about the importance of cleaning our air. A year ago, when this Today's Special was scheduled, we had no idea, obviously, the situation we would be in. And I know over the past month that air purifiers have been on everybody's mind. Just today it was announced that they're recommending when we're out and about to wear a mask. Well, inside our homes where we are and where they're saying we should be for the foreseeable future, we need to make sure that we're nurturing a healthier home. We need to make sure we're cleaning the air. Now, it's a multitude of things. It's getting rid of odors. It's certainly getting rid of allergens and pollutants like you're seeing right there. I mean, for many of us who've got the sniffles and the itchy eyes, helping to scrub the air is a great way forward. But on top of that, having a real, genuine, true Hepa air purifier is helping to get 99.97% of the bad stuff and scrubbing it clean. We will spend a lot of time talking about Hepa versus Hepa-like and Hepa-type. I will say to you folks, and I want you to forgive me in advance, this is an important Today's Special. Our team tried very diligently to bring as many to air as possible. Clearly that's not possible because Dyson is selling these out across the country because everybody's looking at and considering and contemplating an air purifier. I want to share with you the value that we've been able to put together. If you or I went to Dyson's website, it's $400. That's how much the TP01 costs, $400, $399 and change. While supplies last, it's $289, so we're saving $110. Now we want to make it affordable, so it's on 6 flex pay of $48, and it's free shipping and handling. An air purifier, a cooling fan, a 2-in-1, and a must-have. I'm thrilled that our very special guest, Dyson expert Gemma Kent, is standing by in the comfort and safety of her own home. Gemma, thank you so much for being there. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Adam. It's such a joy to be able to join you, even in this fashion.
Well, Gemma, you look wonderful, of course, and I'm excited to kind of spend a little bit of time here on a very important product that for every one of us right now who is kind of trapped inside our homes, as it were, this can only bring good things.
You've said it beautifully, Adam. I mean, so many people are taking this time to organize, to clean, to tackle those surfaces in our homes, right? So the thing that we don't normally think about is the air that we're breathing. This is a 2-in-1 unit. So it's going to cool you in those warmer months, but if you live somewhere like we do in Florida, it's going to cool you every day, but it's going to purify every single time that you use it. Now, the filter that comes in here, Adam, this is Dyson, so I cannot talk about this filter without just talking about the technology behind it. It's a glass HEPA filter. And what that means means is it is pleated 333 times to be able to capture particles as small as 0.3 microns. That's as small as mold spores, pollen, dust, all the stuff that you don't want to be breathing in. But we didn't stop there. We went further and did an extra layer, which is active carbon fiber on the inside to be able to capture those odors. Some odors, you know, obviously they're called odors, so you know that you're smelling something that you don't particularly enjoy, but it's also going to capture the things you don't necessarily smell as well and that you don't want to be breathing in. So it really is a double whammy. Every time you use it, it's purifying.
Well, already, Gemma, and I want to thank you and the team who have been so wonderful in your absence here, you know, kind of giving us all the scoop and the heads up, and Adam, another Adam, who's sat beside me here, who's put all this together. Oh. We're extremely busy.
Yeah.
If you want the iron, it will be the first to sell out. Okay, so if you want the iron, which is this one, it will be the first to sell out. Gemma, I suppose let's kind of do a top to toe. Tell me a little bit about the remote control and the various features that I have with this.
Absolutely. So people looking at their screen right now are probably like, where is that remote control? Well, you know it's Dyson, so they've done something fancy. I'm going to stop mine from, I'm going to not do anything yet because I don't want to give it away. But at the top here, it's curved. I'm going to lower it so you can see it. So you can see right here that something is living on the top. That is where the remote lives. It is curved and magnetized. So even if I was to give it a wobble, it's not moving anywhere. So I'm just gonna take it off. And the reason that I love that it sits up here is that it's a 40 inches. It's about 3.5 feet. So you know it's convenient to be able to remove it. You're not having to bend down. But all of the features on this Dyson Pure Cool is on this remote control. So you can sit in your favorite chair or be in your bed and know that you can operate your Dyson Pure Cool from the comfort of your chosen location. But everything on here, and I'll get a bit closer, you've got the off and on switch, you've got the oscillation button, so it's going to turn side to side to really send that cool, clean air to all corners of your room. You've got the speed setting, and again, this is Dyson, so we didn't just do low, medium, and high. We've given you 10 customizable speed settings, so you can select the one that works for you. And then you've also got the sleep setting. I absolutely love this setting because I can get into my bed, which you may see how I use this later on, and I turn it on and I can be able to set it from 50 minutes, 30, 45, all the way up to 9 hours and know it's going to switch off.
Gemma, this is astonishing to me, and I'm thrilled that folks are taking advantage of it. If you want the blue, we're about to fall under 1,000. So the blue is now under 1,000. The iron is still the best seller, but the blue is about to fall into 3 digits at this point. We have already sold at this stage is that a 6 or an 8? 837. Ladies and gentlemen, we've only been on this 7 minutes. Obviously, you know, we want to spend our money wisely. We want to make sure we're doing all that we can to help protect ourselves and our loved ones. And air purifier in our home is absolutely, in my opinion, crucial. Our air purifier has been running non-stop since this craziness all began. I think there is a value proposition with Dyson because you know you're going to have this, you know, I use the term forever, but you'll have this in your home for many, many, many years. It's not just an air purifier. It's going to be your best fan, a cooling fan in the summer months to keep you nice and cool. Gemma, I'll tell you what, I'll head over to the to do the smoke demonstration. Yeah. Maybe this is a good time to really emphasize HEPA is the gold standard, but most air purifiers don't have a HEPA technology.
Such a good point, Adam. So yeah, this isn't HEPA-like or a HEPA impersonation. This is HEPA, but it's again designed by Dyson. So you've got a glass HEPA, and it's 360 degrees, and it's pleated 333 times to be able to capture those particles. But again, you've got that extra layer to be able to capture the odors and the VOCs. Now, what Adam's doing now is filling up that chamber full of our fog, and that's representing things that you don't necessarily get to see, like the pollen, the dust, mold spores, bacteria, all that yucky stuff that you don't want to be breathing in. And we're going to turn it on, and you're going to watch how fast our Dyson Pure Cool is able to clean that chamber. Already you can see it attacking it and taking care of it. Because Dyson, yeah, it's a wonderful purifier, but you're also working with our air multiplication technology. It's no good to just clean the area that the fan is sitting in. You want to know that it's cleaning the entire room that you're in. So we're combining our technology with our HEPA filtration, which is why we're certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. And then we're combining it with our air multiplication technology. So we are pushing that clean air all throughout your room so that we can clean the remaining dirty air. That is why it is so important to have something that is so technologically advanced. Here you can see the particles getting trapped in that HEPA filter, and the odors will get trapped in the active carbon layer as well. Then it gets pushed through and amplified into that loop, and then it will get projected out. Air multiplication, why it's patented to us, is we're able to multiply the air up to 16 times the amount of air that was actually taken in.
And for anybody watching and listening to Gemma and myself talk about this, even if you don't buy this evening, please remember, if you ever look for an air purifier, please try and insist that it's real HEPA. Because every air purifier wants to be real HEPA, but most are HEPA Light and HEPA type and sort of like HEPA, kind of like HEPA. Always try and insist on real HEPA. The reason why most folks don't buy real HEPA is because it's too expensive. I mean, bear in mind, this is a $400 unit. Remember that. We're saving $110 when you order today. We have now fallen under 1,000 folks left if you want the blue. So please look at the blue. It's a beautiful color. It's really nice. The iron is the best seller, which is the one here. This one for sure is going to be an early sellout today. That's the iron. The one that won't be selling out at this moment in time is going to be the white, but we had plenty of the white available. Incidentally, with now nearly 900 sold, Gemma, I'm going to head over this way and ask my dear friend Kelsey to help us out. Gemma, when we say that the TP01, the Pure Cool, really can help, cool a large room and certainly purify a large room, we can actually demonstrate that, right?
I know, have you got our fun demo, Adam? I'm so jealous.
Oh, she's doing it already. Kelsey's she's got happy fingers.
Look, the lights are going down in the studio. You're having a good old time in there.
It's like a nightclub.
So what we're doing now is to show you the projection of how we're able to project that clean, purified air towards you. Yes, let us not forget, this is our Bladeless Fan. We're famous for it. You know, you can put your hand in and it's safe, but we don't want to mistake that with thinking it's not powerful, because we can project up to 19 feet. And because it's a Pure Cool, you're getting pure, clean air towards you. We're taking out all the dirty air and sending clean air right towards you.
Thank you to the lovely Kelsey for helping us with that. I mean, it really is quite tremendous how that works. Just some inside information. You know, I like, Gemma, you know, I can never kind of keep a secret. I like to tell everybody, you know, everything that goes on. I like to give you the information that I would want to know if I was at home. HSN has been selling out of air purifiers every single day of the week. The brands have been falling like dominoes. I mean, I know because I've been presenting them. We scheduled this a year ago. We didn't know we would be in this situation, obviously. A lot of folks realize that we're at home. We're cleaning the surfaces. We're making sure everything's clean. We're washing our hands. They're recommending today in the news that, you know, if you head outside, they're saying preferably you would wear a facial mask. So we're concerned about filtering the air. What are we doing to filter the air in our homes? This is a one-time purchase that once you've got it, you'll use it every day as an air purifier, and you'll use it all summer long as a fan. And quite honestly, you could use it all year long to just help circulate the air. The one thing before I forget, and I'll let Gemma expand upon this in a second, the filter, because this is real HEPA, we're not kidding around, they have to be replaced once per year, so they last 12 months. We have 2,000 replacement filters. You're the only one that will see this today. When folks wake up in the morning, the replacement filters will all be sold out. I don't have enough for all the customers that are shopping. So if you want a replacement filter, which means you'll be in a good position, you'll have a spare one, so in a year's time, you'll know you can replace it easily and quickly. It's $69.99. It's item 645561. So whatever you do, don't forget to ask for the replacement filter. We are doing free shipping and handling and 6 flex pay. So if you add it to your order, it's only another $11 and change. So let me ask you, Gemma, next to us here, I have a brand new HEPA filter, and I have this other one. What's this other one? Because this looks filthy.
It looks like that has been well utilized. So our filters are designed in such a, I'm so glad you showed the inside there, Adam, because there you can see that active carbon layer.
Yeah.
That's what captures the odors. So we're capturing the particles on the outside and the odors on the inside. And something that I found out, which I found astonishing, is that we take up to, according to the American Lung Association, 20,000 breaths a day.
Wow.
There is nothing else I do more, and I doubt anybody else does either. So how much peace of mind do you get to know that you can have a filtration system, our active HEPA filter, to being able to clean the air so that your lungs aren't doing all the work? We know that not to drink a dirty glass of water, we know not to cook on a dirty surface, but we don't always know the air that we're breathing. This creates that peace of mind to know that it can capture as small as 0.3 microns. The thing you're seeing on the screen right now that looks like a tree trunk is a human hair. So imagine how tiny a 0.3 micron is. It's smaller than pollen, it's smaller than dust, it's smaller than pet dander. We're talking about mold spores, bacteria, formaldehyde, VOCs, all the yucky stuff you don't want to be taken into your lungs. This is able to capture and then expel that clean, fresh air. I know in my home, we tend to not open the doors and windows. We keep them all closed because we live in Florida. We don't want little lizards running inside. Right. And it's peace of mind to know that I'm still getting that clean, fresh air. Well, I'm so glad. Sorry, Adam.
And in a second, Gemma, we're going to throw to a video that I know you recorded with two of your very special VIP friends, right?
I know, I'm so excited. They're watching now, I know they are.
Well, guys, we're excited that you're shopping with us. It's an important product. It's a valuable product to have. You know, we're all in this together, and we are going to get through this. There is no doubt about it, but we have to make good decisions and right decisions and follow what they say. Washing our hands, of course, social distancing, making sure that we're, you know, staying home. If we're at home, please, let's filter the, look, and I probably shouldn't say this, and forgive me, even if you don't buy this, for heaven's sake, please try and buy any type of air purifier. Having an air purifier in your home has got to be a good thing. For me, there is a value to Dyson because we know that it's best in class. We know that they're utilizing the very finest technology. We love the fact that there's no blades. We love the fact that it's more powerful, that it's a 360-degree HEPA filter. We love the fact that it has, you know, all these features that make it better. With that in mind, let's while you grab the phone to order yours, let's go to some video that Gemma recorded a little earlier today as Gemma introduces us into her home and to her family.
Hello and welcome to our home. This is Rue and this is Wilbur, and the gentleman operating the camera is my husband Brett. Now you're in our home today because we wanted to show you how we use our Dyson Pure Cool in our actual home. So we're currently in the TV room. We're spending a lot of time here lately. And the reason that we like to use this is because it's a 2-in-1 unit. So it's going to cool us in those warmer months and also purify our air all year long. Now, Rue, are you going to behave yourself, you cheeky monkey? Now, we love Rue and we love Wilbs. But with dogs, they sometimes can produce allergens, and the Dyson Pure Cool is actually certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. We're really proud of that because we can't certify ourselves, and that should give you peace of mind that this filter that's included in here will capture 99.97% of the 0.3 microns. What are those? They are the allergens I just mentioned: mold spores, bacteria, household fumes, all the yucky stuff that you don't want to be breathing in. The Dyson Pure Cool takes care of for you. Now that's wonderful, but the way that you can use it is completely user-friendly. The remote sits atop of the machine itself. It sits at 40 inches, which is around 3.5 feet. I can remove the remote, but typically it's here and kept here by it being magnetized and curved. So even if Rue, even though he's wandered off now, was to bump into it, it stays atop of there. So I'll take this off just to show you all the features that you can use are included on there. The 10 customizable speed settings, the sleep setting, the oscillation, which allows that 70-degree oscillation. producing and pushing that cool air, purified air into all corners of the room. So now that sits atop of there when you're not using it, preventing you from losing it. So thank you for joining us. I'm going to talk through more features of this, but we wanted to show you just exactly how we use it in our very own home.
Okay, Gemma, if you ever need any dog sitters, I will happily look after Wilbur and Rue. They look adorable.
Oh my gosh, we love them so much. But you know, Adam, I know you have a little one of your own as well, that dogs can come with their own odors, can't they? And it's just nice to know that we can have a home with pets, but not have a home that smells like we have pets.
Well, it's funny you say, because, you know, truly, if this was a normal presentation without all the craziness in the world right now, we'd spend a lot of time talking about pets and dust and dander. I noticed down here, Gemma, as well, our team put together, you know, all the kind of VOCs and all the things that we spray that's in the air that we want to get rid of. You know, that's certainly a part of the conversation. And obviously we talk about allergies and allergens, and whilst this is not a cure, if you're helping to scrub the air, what you're doing is helping to get rid of the allergens, the pollen that might be making your eyes itch and your nose sniffly. Today, obviously, is a little different. And those stories, while they are still very important and a vital part of this presentation, there is something that is superseding all of that, and that is the situation that we're in. And although this is not a cure, for every single person out there that is watching, that is looking to hand sanitize and wash and clean and make sure we're doing all the things that we're being told to do, I know you know at home that having an air purifier has got to be good. Like Gemma said, if I gave you a glass of water at a restaurant that was dirty, you wouldn't drink it. But in the air right now, in here, I can't see it, but in this air, it's filthy. The only way is if you've got an air purifier. That's why I said, respectfully, even if you don't buy this, I always recommend an air purifier. The reason to buy this one is because it's best in class. For somebody that just wants to go good, better, best, you've got it. With Dyson's TP01, it is the Pure Cool. It's a Hepa purifier with also the function of a fan. Remember I mentioned the extra filters? Guys, the extra filters, I just mean this wholeheartedly. You're the only one that will get this. We've now sold through 30% of the available quantity. They're on FlexPay. They are free shipping. If you want to stock up with an extra filter, add it to your purchase tonight, because come the morning, it will not be here. And I don't have any extended deliveries or advanced orders, just because everybody is trying to buy these, like you would imagine, across the country. Gemma, our value tonight versus, you know, Dyson's amazing website, $400 versus us at under $290. This is true quality that James Dyson and his team, just like he did with the vacuum, they reinvented the wheel.
And they really do. Now, we are masters at taking care of the floor surfaces and manipulating air. But, you know, as pollution increases, technology must be able to combat it. So now our attention with our development of our purifiers is we're really taking it seriously. The way that we test these machines is unbelievable. I mean, we drop this so many times from 3.5 feet to make sure that it can withstand household usage if it toppled over. You know, we extended the testing and tested it with 228 cigarettes to just test that one filter, and there was no change in the way that the filter operates. These are engineers and innovators that are constantly so passionate about what they do. They want to make sure that this is working exactly as we're describing. It took 450 prototypes to make this very TP01. And the reason we're so passionate is that James Dyson believes if you're going to use something every day, which 90% of the consumers that have the TP01 do admit to using it every day, that we want you to be able to use it with peace of mind, knowing it's going to work exactly as we're describing. So we also give you that 2-year warranty. But the big thing here is to know that you don't have to work hard for it. You've seen the friendly remote, how easy it is to use, to just turn it on and know that it is cleaning your air for you and then projecting powerfully that air around your home.
And I'm just showing everybody, Gemma, top to bottom. I mean, it stands about 40.1 inches. I mean, there's no blades in here. There's nothing to get dirty or filthy. It's easy to wipe clean. It's safe for the pets. As I put my hand in, I can feel that the power as it's pushing forward. And you know, I suppose, yes, it's circulating the air, it's cooling us down on a hot day, but beyond anything, as I'll show with our special smoke demonstration, it's helping to get the impurities out of the air. We talk about asthma and allergy foundation. We talk about those of us that buy sprays and air fresheners and candles and plug-ins. This is the one thing you buy that can clean that air better than virtually anything else, right, Gemma?
Right, that's absolutely correct. When you've got a filter that's 360 degrees, and it's the Hepa filter, glass Hepa filter, pleated 333 times to be able to capture those 0.3 microns. That's teeny tiny, that's 100th width of a hair. Mold spores, pollen, formaldehyde, bacteria. And then you've got the other layer, the active carbon layer, to be able to capture odors and things, other things you don't want to be breathing in, VOCs. Just like water to a sponge. It's developed to really do exactly as we're describing. Dyson prides itself on being able to solve problems that other people ignore. So not only have we combined this filter with our air multiplication technology, but that's going to know that you can push that clean air through your home with that projection. It projects up to 19 feet and it multiplies the air up to 16 times the amount of air that was brought in. Here you can see an animation to show you those particles being captured and then it being literally projected out powerfully, but in a lovely stream of air. There are no blades, and as lovely as it looks trendy, it serves a purpose. It's safer for little fingers, little toes, little tails, but it's also allowing you to have that projection, that uninterrupted stream of air without being slapped with the air. And there on the screen, you can see all of the things it's able to capture up to 0.3 microns. That's super teeny tiny, like you can see smoke particles, pollen, household dust, pet dander, all the stuff that you don't want to be going into your lungs. This is peace of mind to know that our filter is going to capture it and project that clean air. That's what's so important.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Gemma. I'm going to show everybody the iron, so everybody can see the three colors. In fact, let me start over this way. I'm going to start with the white, because the white is what we've seen in a lot of the commercials, a lot of the advertisements. It was the original color. It's white with a beautiful soft gray silver on the inside. Again, remember, easy to clean, safe with pets and children, no choppy blades or anything. So there's the white. The blue is a wonderful pop. It's vivid. It looks luxurious. It's really a nice color for sure. Even the remote control is in this matching blue color that you'll never lose because it's dielectric blue. But I want to share with you this. If you're at home and this is the color that you're leaning towards, we are outselling the others 4 and 5 to 1 at this stage. So most people who are shopping are ordering this one. It's called Iron. So if you're looking at this thinking, well, I like the discount. I certainly know I should have an air purifier. I love Dyson. I know Dyson's as good as it gets. I'm going to get one. If that's the one that you must have, and when you're spending this kind of money, it's important to get the one you want the most, right? I don't want you to have to get second best. If you want the Iron, it is by far the best seller, and I don't have any other extended deliveries or advanced orders. Give me a little insight, Gemma. These designs, there is a reason behind everything. Even I look at the grill down here. You know, it's beautifully, effortlessly designed, but everything serves a purpose, right?
Yes, everything is designed in a specific way for optimal performance. So it's going to be able to draw the air in. Those holes don't stop. They go all the way around. It's 360 degrees to be able to bring in that, entrain, it's called, like bring in that air, clean the air through the filter. It's projected through both layers, even the carbon layer, so you're capturing odors, and it's propelled up through into the loop. Now, even the loop is designed in a specific way. This is technology you would find in turbochargers or jet engines, just a lot quieter, but it's propelled in such a certain way that that's how we're able to do our air multiplication. It's almost the air is going over what you would find in the wing of an airplane. So the air is manipulated in a way so that it encourages other air to join it, so it's being projected towards you up to 16 times the amount of air that was taken in. That's why we're able to achieve that cool breeze. And if you've ever used a traditional fan that has blades, you know it's choppy. If you talked into it, you sound like an alien. You know that it's cutting the air and it's creating turbulence, which is unnecessary energy. This is an uninterrupted, powerful stream of air coming towards you. But because this is the Dyson Pure Cool, all that air coming towards you is our purified air because of our filter.
And we can show you the power and the strength of the air multiplier technology. My dear friend Kelsey's going to showcase right now. We'll bring our lights down and you'll see, basically this is smoke, right, Gemma, that's been pushed forward through it.
Push forward, exactly. We always try and create clever ways to be able to show you something that you traditionally can't see. So we're using the light to light up that fog to show you the projection. It projects up to 19 feet, and combined with the oscillation, you're really going to cover your room and be able to send that purified, clean air to the areas that you need it.
I mean, it is amazing, and being here in person, seeing how it's doing it is phenomenal. Think where you're going to put it in your home. Certainly you could have it in the living room and then take it with you to the bedroom. That's going to be beneficial as well. It's easy to carry around if you so desire. You plug it in and you are good to go. The big story here is, yes, the design, the look, the efficacy of this, but it has to be at the very top of the list, the fact that it's real HEPA. For so many years, air purifiers have modeled themselves after real HEPA, but they are expensive, very expensive. Most air purifiers, it says HEPA type or HEPA-like. This is real HEPA. So to get a discount on real HEPA in this day and age is, well, of course, even better. Remember, the extra filter. These are world-class filters, everybody. You change it once a year. Every 12 months, that's all, it's once a year. With everybody that's ordered the filter, we're about to fall under $1,200 for the entire day. Now, that means nothing to you because you're gonna get one, and I know you're gonna get one, so you'll be okay. But please understand that in the morning, those folks won't be able to buy it. There'll be none left. So this is the last call tonight to be able to get an extra filter. They're on FlexPay, it's like $11 and free shipping. I just recommend it because then you've always got it in place. I suppose, as you said as well, you know, Gemma, here's a side-by-side, a new filter with one that's been used for a little while now, right?
Goodness me, I know which one I'd rather have right now, and peace of mind to know that, you know, the filter's doing the work for you, so it's not all relying on your lungs. Right. Now, the thing that we're mentioning here is replacing the filter. If you were to use this 12 hours a day, every single day for an entire year, you will only need to replace it once, but you don't need to remember. At the base of your machine, there is a little light. I'm not sure if I lift this up a little. It's only 8.4 pounds, so I have no problem lifting it. There's a little light at the bottom that shows you the level of air that's coming through, like 1 to 10. But when you need to change the filter, an F will illuminate to let you know it's time to change your filter, so you don't even have to remember.
Well, Gemma, we're going to continue with our new hit TV show. It's called At Home with Gemma, as we throw to our next video in the series. Recorded a little bit earlier, we've had Gemma showcasing the lovely living room with the two fabulous pets. Now let's go into, oh, careful how I phrase this, let's go into Gemma's bedroom.
Hello, we're continuing the house tour now, and we're in the bedroom, cheeky. But now I'm able to show you how we utilize the Dyson Pure Cool in here as well. And we actually just carried the Dyson Pure Cool from the TV room because it's only 8.4 pounds, so it's really lightweight. What is really impressive to me is that because our master bath is connected to our master bedroom through an archway without even a door, it's peace of mind for me to know that the Dyson Pure Cool is going to capture, you know, all the stuff that I use, like the hairspray, the nail polish, other domestic fumes, you can fill in the blanks, but knowing that the Dyson Pure Cool is going to capture those odors and particles as small as 0.3 microns, peace of mind to know that the area that we sleep, we're going to be breathing in that clean air. So I'm going to lift this up, again only 8.4 pounds, the cord is 6.6 feet long. I'm going to place it here simply to show you, you can really use it how you need to use it. This is my side of the bed. If I want it this close to me, I can because of that cord length. I lift up the remote. I'm in my bed. I normally talk about this in the studio, now you actually get to see my bed. And I can select whatever speed setting I want. I just turned it off by accident then. Turn it up to 4. But then I want to show you probably one of my favorite features, which is the sleep setting. Why this is one of my favorite features is that I don't know what it is, but when I lie down in bed at night, I get really, really hot. So to help me with that, I can turn on my Dyson Pure Cool, I can select the speed setting I want, and then I can get it set to turn off when I need it to be switched off. And you can do that from 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45, an hour, all the way up to 9 hours. And please let us not forget that yes, it's a lovely cooling fan, but all the air coming towards you, you are breathing, even when you're sleeping, that clean, purified air.
And it's funny how there is a freshness to it when you do have an air purifier at home. You wake up and everything feels a little bit brighter and fresher. One of the things that shocked me, Gemma, is this idea that the air in our homes, in many ways and in many cases, is more polluted than the air outside.
Isn't that unbelievable? You know, to hear that the air in your home can be 2 to 5 times worse than outside, because we use things that we think, you know, like scented candles, you think that's a pleasant thing to use. Right. But, you know, they give off VOCs too if you're using cleaning supplies, which many of us are doing now. We're cleaning the surfaces on our home, every surface in the home. We're doing whatever we can. But they're giving off those things that you don't want to be breathing in as well. And then if you have pets, you've got the allergens, there's dust, there's mold spores, the bacteria, knowing that this captures all of that yucky stuff as small as 0.3 microns, and then the air that comes out is expelled and it's clean and it's projected towards you. But not only is it projecting towards you, but that's rotating the air. It's making sure that the clean air is coming out and forward, and then that dirty air can be taken in and then cleaned and expelled out again. So here you can see what a 0.3 micron is. It's itty bitty teeny tiny smoke particles, bacteria, mold spores, and then we get bigger to pet dander, household dust, pollen, and there what looks like a trunk of a tree is actually a hair. So you can just imagine how small these particles are. Adam and I were discussing earlier, you know, if someone was to hand you a dirty glass of water, you're not going to drink it. But we don't always know the air that we're breathing. So this just creates that peace of mind. We don't need any extra jobs in cleaning. So let the Dyson Pure Cool clean your air for you.
Well, we are already nearly 3/4 of the way through this hour. We'd love to invite you to shop. I want to tell you what HSN has done to make this as affordable as possible for something that is so important in our homes right now. You know, we have an amazing team of men and women here at HSN, and we're so thankful that you're spending some of your time with us. Our team have done their best to put together incredible deals and offers, from food products to important lifestyle products, to help get us through this hard time. We didn't know, obviously, a year ago when this was scheduled, the situation that we would be in. Little did we realize how important it would be to have an air purifier. Now, air purifiers have been selling out on HSN every single day. If you go to HSN's webpage and search air purifier, you'll see that. Scroll to the bottom and it's a long list of sold out, sold out, sold out, because most folks in America that don't have an air purifier know the importance of having one. Cleaning the air has got to be a good thing, obviously, especially if we are going to be inside and not going outside. This is not an air purifier. It's regarded as one of the best air purifiers. So if you want intelligent technology, effective technology that brings in dirty air, brings in the dust, the dander, the pollen, the allergens, all the bad stuff that's floating around that you can't see. 99.97 of particles as small as 0.3 microns. This brings it in, and with the power of a world-class HEPA filter. That's the kind of filter that every air purifier wishes it had, every single one. With that power, it's cleaning, scrubbing, filtering the air, and then pushing it back out again, 360 degrees. So here's what HSN has done. Dyson have done their bit. They've reinvented the air purifier to help keep us safe and healthy, helping to nurture a healthier home. What HSN was able to do is take a price which is $400. On Dyson's website, it's $399.99. We took it down to the lowest price ever at $289.99. That's not just a teeny discount. That's a massive discount. Now, beyond that, though, I want to say this. They put it on 6 flex pay. So 6 flex pay is our most generous flex pay of $48.33. So to get this type of quality protection in your home is $48 plus tax. We send it out to you right now. There's no interest or fees or finance or penalty for doing that. It means we can afford to do it. And that's important. And I do want to say this, you know, you see videos all day long of the amazing men and women who are working in the healthcare industry right now, who are helping every single day to work miracles. We see so many folks, the grocery store, men and women who are restocking these shelves at an incredible rate. So many people who are helping to get us through this. Our thoughts and prayers are with everybody, and we can all pull together, and we will get through this, and we can all play our individual part. We can do what they say. We can wash our hands. We can make sure we're social distancing. They recommended today that if we do go out, wear a mask. Wear a mask. Let's filter the air when we're outside. What are we doing to filter the air inside? This is what we're doing to filter the air inside. And I think for that reason, Gemma, it's, you know, we can spend the whole time talking about odors and smells and pet smells and kitchen smells. We can talk about allergens and pollen. But today it takes on a whole new life, and that is we're inside, and we've got to make sure that we're helping to help ourselves.
Absolutely. You know, I have not spent so much time inside. Do you know how much I wish I was in that studio with you? I've spent so much time. I'm finding jobs to do. It's all to do with cleaning. But we never think about the air that we're breathing inside. But we're trapping all of that air. A lot of us close the windows, close the doors, and that's why we can have 2 to 5 times the amount of pollution inside our home versus outside. So why not have something that creates that peace of mind to know that it's going to clean the air in your home? That graphic right there is just showing you the amount of things in your home that give off things you don't want to be breathing in. You've got scented candles, you have flowers, you have cooking oils, mold spores, bacteria, the list goes on and on. It's unbelievable what can give off these things you don't want to be breathing in. So we've created a filter, Dyson and their team of engineers, to be able to capture up to 0.3 microns, 99.97% of 0.3 microns, and the odors with the active carbon layer to be able to powerfully project that clean air towards you. Now, we're really proud because we are certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. We cannot certify ourselves, so that is why we're proud of that. And that, again, gives us peace of mind that we're doing a job well done. You know, Dyson solves problems other people ignore. We pride ourselves on that. So again, we give you that 2-year warranty to let you know it should work exactly as we're describing.
And we're back over with this amazing demonstration, Gemma, where we're going to see the power of air multiplication technology. Because as you said, you don't need a blade to push the air. This does it with this patented technology.
It really does. So it's safe for little fingers, little toes, little tails, but it's really powerful. There you go. We've brought the studio lights down. We've found a way to light up that fog, and it gets projected towards you powerfully up to 19 feet. And you've got the air multiplication technology working for you as well. So that's up to 16 times the amount of air taken in that is now coming towards you clean and purified.
Thank you to the lovely Kelsey for helping us out again. I know our time is running low. There's about 15 minutes left. We're going to go to our third and final video in a few moments' time. I just want to give you an update. If you are on hold, I promise we're going to get to you momentarily. Lovely Erin, who's producing, how many did you say now are reserved? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're about to hit 1,500 reserve, folks. All that means is that this will be a tremendously early sellout today. I don't want anybody to be disappointed. It's an important product that obviously is in high demand. I want to go over the colors because when you're spending this amount of money, I want you to get what you want best. I don't want you to have second best for certain. We have the classic white, which is the white with the silver. It's like a soft silver on the inside. Notice, of course, the remote control sits on top. If you do want the blue, we're under 1,000 left now for that blue. It's a vivacious blue, it's a lively blue, it's an electric blue. Just looking at the blue makes me feel a little cooler, right, Gemma?
No, it's so snazzy.
It is snazzy, I like that. And of course, as we mentioned, the iron, which is outselling the others 3 or 4 to 1. I'm gonna just quickly turn this to the side just so you can properly see it. Guys, if that's the color that you have to have, you must think about placing your order tonight, for sure. Because for whatever the reason is, most of America is thinking the same thing. Most people are buying this one. It's called Iron. $48 on Flex, okay, $48 on FlexPay. Just a reminder, we are now about 900 left on the replacement filters, which is no surprise. I knew that would happen, but I wish we had more of them. You change the filter once a year. It's a real HEPA filter, which means that you really do have to get maximum benefit. If you get this, it's on FlexPay, free shipping. It's $11 on Flex. It just means you'll have one ready to go, you know, come a year's time when it's time to replace. You'll know when it's time to replace because it will tell you, and it will look like this. So with our final 14 minutes left, giving you a chance to order yours, let's go to our third and final in our video series of Gemma at Home. We've been in the living room, we've been in the bedroom. Let's find out where we're going next.
Welcome to my kitchen. We're currently preparing dinner. We're having salmon tonight. And as you can see, I've moved the Dyson Pure Cool into the kitchen to help me. It's only 8.4 pounds, so it's really convenient to do. And the cord itself is 6.6 feet in length. So it's really convenient to place it in a plug socket. That's convenient for you, so that you know that you can maneuver it to where you need to use it. I've popped it here so it will cool me whilst I'm cooking. I get a bit hot when I'm cooking, but it will also absorb the odors from cooking as well. Obviously with that 2-layered, completely sealed filter, it's the HEPA filter on the outside, and then you've got the active carbon filter on the inside that are going to capture those odors, specifically from salmon. If you've ever tried to cook a salmon or any fish, you know that even after you've eaten your meal, the smell lingers on and on and on. Well, the Dyson Pure Cool will make sure that that doesn't happen. And whilst I have a moment, I wanted to mention, because obviously when we're preparing food, I do wipe down so that the smell doesn't linger either. And a lot of us are cleaning at the moment. So what we want to make sure that we're doing is that we're cleaning the surfaces and the rest of our home so that the Dyson Pure Cool can focus on the air that you're breathing. You take up to 20,000 breaths a day. There's not anything else you do more. So make sure that you have the Dyson Pure Cool to clean your air so you don't have to think about it. Well, that was like perfect timing. I better get back to completing the meal so I don't burn it. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen.
I can see this being a whole new career for you. I love these little vignettes.
Oh my goodness, it was really fun. It gave me something to do, Adam.
Trust me, Jem, all I'm doing is going from the house to work and back home again and nowhere in between. Just stood here with this pinwheel is exciting to me.
I know, you're utilising my pinwheel very well, and I'm so glad you're using it, because it's hard to believe that something that has a giant hole like that is actually projecting that powerful, clean air. And it really is astonishing, but that's what happens when you have the team of engineers and innovators. They just found a new way to develop, to be able to project that air towards you without wasting energy, which is what turbulence is if you're chopping the air, and also to be able to project clean air and an uninterrupted stream of powerful flow. So now that's what's happening, and that's why I'm jealous that you're using my pinwheel.
I learned from the best, what can I tell you? I also appreciate that there are 10 settings. It's not just high, medium, and low, right?
No, not at all. So the 10-speed settings is wonderful. You really can select the one that you would like to use it. If you just want it to purify, put on 1, 2, or 3, and then you can take it all the way up to 10 if you really want that lovely breeze that we're missing from not being able to go outdoors at the moment. So that sleep timer is a favorite of mine, because you can select from 15 minutes, 30, 45, all the way up to 9 hours, and it will switch itself off once it's completed the time. The small footprint allows you to place it where you need to place it, and at only 8.4 pounds really allows you to carry it from room to room. A point that when I was chatting with the team today is air multiplication, and we're not depicting which air that we're multiplying, it's the air that's in your home. So if you've not got the air conditioning on right now and you're in the room and you need to cool down, don't go and touch the air conditioner and cool the entire house down, just cool the room that you're in.
Yeah. It makes sense, and it's, I suppose they call it zone cooling, and it's gonna save you money, certainly in the long run. And that's the thing, I said to you, Gemma, before the show, I'm so torn because there are so many stories with this, and it's easy to kind of go down that rabbit hole of, listen, it's an air purifier, and it can clean even the smallest, tiniest particulate in such a quick and efficient manner, but it is your round the year, every season fan to circulate the air, to move the air on those hot, balmy summer days. It's gonna keep you more refreshed. We've got the oscillation, we've got the different settings, we've got the sleep timer, so we can go to sleep with this, and it will certainly take care of making our environment a little bit fresher and crisper. For those of us that are struggling every day right now with allergies, the pollen is nuts here in Florida. You know, the reason I got an air purifier, Gemma, was because of my allergies. This isn't a cure, but boy, did it help me.
And that's again why we're proud to be certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. That's something that we can't do ourselves. We can't certify ourselves. So we're really proud that we've been honored to be certified. Again, it's peace of mind. And another point that was brought up to me is that if you get this for yourself, it's not just helping yourself, it's helping others that may live with you. Or if you have pets, it's helping them as well. Anybody that's breathing is benefiting from having that purified, clean air.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and you feel the difference, you notice the difference whenever you have an air purifier in your home. We're about to see our clock appear. I'd love for you to order yours, certainly in white, the blue, or the bestseller, which is the iron. Even if you don't shop with us this evening, I hope you take with you this valuable information. You know, Mr. Andrew Lessman, and he's gonna be here in the next couple of days, he always says, and he says this to everybody at home as well, it doesn't matter if one bottle of vitamins is sold, all he cares about is that you get the information and you can take that information, because when you have information, you can make really good decisions. If the only piece of information you take from me in this airing is that Hepa is the best, then I'd be happy. Because for most folks that go to buy an air purifier, you don't know like I didn't know. I learned from people like Gemma. You buy an air purifier, and virtually every air purifier says on the box, Hepa-like, Hepa-type, Hepa-tech. Every air purifier wants to be Hepa because it's the gold standard. It's helping to get more of the bad stuff out the air. But most air purifiers are not. And if you ever buy an air purifier, please try and insist that it's real Hepa. Now, real Hepa costs money. This is $400 on Dyson's website. For 1 day and 1 day only, they have reduced the price to $289. And in our final 4 minutes in this hour, we would love for you to get it at that saving. We ship it to you free. We've got 6 flexible payments of $48.33. Gemma, there's many of us that, you know, especially like my mom, I told her, I said to her on the phone, I said, Mom, don't go out anywhere. Please stay at home. But the thing is, that means you're trapped inside with all sorts of stuff.
I know, and you're all trapped together, aren't you? So I was chatting to my sister today again in England, and she, same thing, 2 children, a husband, a dog, they're all trapped inside. And yeah, they're cleaning, they're doing the surfaces, they're doing thorough spring cleaning, but who's taking care of the air? It's something that's always, I wouldn't even say secondary, it doesn't even come on our list, because it's not necessarily something you see, like you know not to drink a dirty glass of water, you don't necessarily know the type of air that you're breathing in. This gives you peace of mind, because it's able to capture 99.97% of those 0.3 microns. But they're all, you know, those numbers that all the engineers have to think about. What I like to know is that it's capturing bacteria, mold spores, pollen, dust, pet dander, VOCs, all the things I've heard of and know that I shouldn't be breathing in. That is what it means when it's talking about microns and percentages. I just need to know that it's capturing the maximum it can capture, which is 99.97% of 0.3 microns, so that my lungs don't have to do all the work. It gives you that peace of mind. And it is Dyson. So you've got a 360-degree HEPA filter, glass HEPA filter, pleated 333 times to capture those particles. And Adam is holding it there. And on the inside, you have that carbon layer to be able to capture those odors. Again, it's just creating that peace of mind, because we know to take care of surfaces and to not eat or drink dirty water. We don't necessarily know if our air is clean.
If you would like the extra filter, we're approaching 70% sold out for the day. So last call, if you want an extra filter, it's on a flex pay of $11. One filter lasts you 1 year. So again, we're 70% sold out if you do want the extra filter. You know, you talk about the hand sanitizers, washing our hands, making sure our surfaces are nice and clean and hygienic, sanitizing all around. Again, what are we doing for the air? Because that's what we're breathing. Today, just today in the news, it was announced that, you know, they're recommending when we're out in public to wear a mask of some sort. You know, even a scarf, I believe they said. But, you know, they're concerned about making sure that we're protected in every way possible. We're filtering air outside. What about inside, which is where an air purifier comes in? I'm going to do the airflow demonstration one last time before we wrap it on up. But just a reminder on the iron, I want to show everybody this color. There's white, there's blue, and then there's iron. They're all beautiful. They're all beautiful, but most people are ordering this one. If you want the iron, don't wait to order it because it will be the first to sell out for sure. And again, I don't have any other extended deliveries or wait list available once this is sold out. Gemma, for the final time in this presentation, I'll do the amazing air demonstration, which shows you the power of this, because perhaps you only need one of these at home. You might keep it in the living room space and then carry it with you to the bedroom, since it weighs, what, like less than 8 pounds?
It's only 8.4 pounds. Super convenient to move around. It takes up around the space of a dinner plate, but you're not losing any power. Even though it's convenient to move around, it is packed with power. It can project up to 19 feet, and 16 times the amount of air drawn in will get projected towards you. That's our air multiplication technology. Because let us not forget, we don't want to just clean the air that's just around the fan. We want to be able to tackle the room, and combining it with our air multiplication technology, really being able to rotate the air, to move the air around your space. The 360-degree glass Hepa filter, again, is designed in such a specific way that we can capture 99.97% of 0.3 microns. You can use it for cooling all year long, but this is air multiplication, so put it where you need the flow of air. It provides that breeze for you. You're not getting slapped with the air. That's how Sir James Dyson describes it. With a traditional fan, with the blades, you are getting slapped with the air. It's a waste of energy. It creates turbulence. This creates an uninterrupted, powerful stream of airflow.
It's just built to such a high standard and a high design. I mean, it's funny, Gemma, because just being here, you know, you cannot grab hold of it and touch it. You feel it. You realize how the remote control is made. It's just, everything is built to such a high standard, isn't it?
I know, and I was chatting with the team. I said, I've got to have some fun facts here. And so they tell me, you know, how many times it's dropped from a meter or 3.5 feet in order to know that it's developed in a way that we feel proud that you're going to use it. It took 450 prototypes to get us satisfied with how it has been developed. The way we tested the filter, we were unforgiving. We tested it by having 228 cigarette smokes going at once, and the filter was unchanged in productivity. We really want to challenge ourselves to develop something that we are feeling proud of, and know that you can use it every day and feel that peace of mind.
Well, I'm over the moon to be able to present this tonight. It's an important product for a crazy time, but as we said, we are going to get through this. I know we're going to get through this, but we all have to play our part. This helps nurture a healthier and happier home, and it's not just for today and tomorrow. You will have this in your home perhaps forever, and it will make a positive difference without doubt. Not only is it an air purifier, best in class, but it is also a fan. Gemma's going to stay with us for a very brief encore. So Gemma, thank you so much. You can have a quick cup of tea for the next few seconds.
This one right here, Adam.
I knew it. But I do want to say, for everyone joining us from home, we are thinking of you during this uncertain time, and we've got some information to share with you. I do want to tell you that our home checklist is available as well. Things that you might need, it might be food items or something to kind of while away the hours, maybe a new tablet or great soaps available. Check it all out on hsn.com. And of course, for everyone who is joining us from home, we are thinking of you during this uncertain time. Whatever your situation, we hope you're taking the proper precautions to stay safe and healthy. That being said, please stay tuned for an important reminder from the CDC.
As the nation's doctor, I often get asked, what should I do if I think I might have coronavirus?
People who are sick should stay home. You don't go to an emergency room. You don't go to a clinic. You get on the phone and you ask for advice and instructions from your physician.
We don't want you to go into the ER or the doctor's office without talking to them first because you might spread coronavirus to someone else. Please visit coronavirus.gov for more information.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
I'm on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me at 7 a.m. to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.